What's up, my soldiers? This is WildBlueYonder, and I'm back. Get ready to come with me on my long trip spanning over 3,000 miles from Minot, North Dakota to the slightly warmer Anchorage, Alaska. The first leg of my journey was an 8-hour haul from the sleepy city of Minot to the bustling streets of Minneapolis. Armed with plenty of energy drinks and a can of trail mix, I set out early in the morning and made my first pit stop in Fargo, North Dakota. What's up, my soldiers? This is WildBlueYonder. We're getting ready to head out on the road. We're going to be going down to Minneapolis. This is our first stop. We're gonna make a couple stops on the way. I'm gonna take you guys around half the country, show you guys what's going on in Minneapolis, Chicago, and St. Louis. Let's see, they got like a Space Aliens bar or something like that. Over here, McDonald's, typical Home Depot, Popeyes, stuff like that. It looks a lot like Bismarck, actually. A Chipotle? They got a Chipotle here? A real live Chipotle. Before I left Fargo, I stopped at a gas station to fill up and stretch my legs. Once I got back on the road, it was a straight shot to Minneapolis. Over time, the highway opened up and the scenery started to change. I started to actually see some trees around me. So made it to Minneapolis. But you know, when you get into the city, you gotta make a couple exits, you gotta take a few turns. I took like the worst wrong turn ever. I don't know how, but I ended up at IKEA and I'm just trying desperately to get out of the parking lot and get to my hotel. But I'm gonna find my way around. I'm gonna get off my freaking camera so I can find out where I am and get out of this parking lot. I finally got out of the parking lot, but I gotta get to my hotel. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Peace. All right, so 5 minutes later, I got stuck in the Mall of America parking lot, apparently right across the street. And something very scary about this, it's like a multi-layered garage, parking lot. The floor is shaking. I can feel it in my truck. Anytime a car drives by, you kind of drop like an inch or two. I don't think they built this thing right. I plan on coming back here after I check into the hotel, so hopefully they can fix up all the freaking floors around here. That's scary as hell. All right, I think we're on track now. So I'm checked in, got my keys, got my bags and everything. About to go to the room, 6th floor. I'm in a Holiday Inn? I think it's on. Yeah, it's a Holiday Inn. So about to go to my room, see if I got a good view. So I'll show you guys around my hotel room, and I'll explain to you guys like how hotels work in the Air Force. Like if you're going on leave, not on leave, well, okay, if you're going on leave, then they're not going to pay for anything. Like you're on leave, you're spending your own money. But if you're on orders and you're going somewhere, iron board, microwave, refrigerator. But if you are on orders and they're telling you to go somewhere, then they're going to give you what's called per diem. Per diem is money. So they're going to give you, say, here's $200, spend this on housing, like being in a hotel, spend it on food, and spend it on gas or anything like that. Some bases you'll have to do refundable, so basically you'll just tell them how far you drove and then they'll reimburse you based on how far you drove. That's what I'm doing, so they didn't give me money for gas. I'll get that later. But I did get money for a hotel room, and you spend it on whichever room you want to. So the good thing about that is that if you want to spend it on just something simple, if you just want like a simple room off on the side, whatever, just, you know, 40 bucks a night, you can do that and then keep whatever's left. Or you can spend it on a decent room and keep whatever little bit you have left, or you can buy like a really expensive room and then have to pay whatever's left out of pocket for like your food and all that stuff. So say they give you $200 and you only spend $100 or $150, whatever's extra, whatever's left over, that gets reimbursed to you. On TDYs, they don't give you a whole lot of money. Usually, like I think Kyle Guy made a video about this. A lot of the people who I know who go on TDYs tell me they only get like $13, $15 a day. But that's because you don't have to pay for housing, you don't have to pay for gas, you're not traveling, really you're just eating. So they're just giving you money for eating. Anyways, that's pretty much how that works. I'm gonna look at my view. 6th floor, yeah. I got a beautiful view of IKEA. You see it like way the heck over there. Mall of America is over there. So I'm gonna go to the Mall of, that's the parking lot I was in. That big building over there, that looks like Chernobyl. Yeah, that's the freaking parking lot, all crumbled up and looking just dangerous, man. I was so scared in that parking lot. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to the Mall of America, walk around for a couple hours, and experience what it's all about. People keep talking about it, you know, so I'll check it out.